Okay, right. So, at the request of Scouse Joe, I'm going to teach you a little bit about the types of positions and the types of orders you can do whilst trading. So you are going. I've probably told a few years to set up a demo account. We'll get more into that in a minute, but it's important you know the types of positions and what a position what a position is essentially. So there's two types of positions you can take in the market. A long, which means a buy, so that means you're going to be buying price because you think it's going to go up, or a short, a sell, which is vice versa. You're selling because you believe price is going to be go down. Sorry. I'll show you a little example now. So let's just hypothetically, let's just say there was an order block here that you wanted to enter off and you wanted to target this high. So obviously valid order block, it causes a move that sweeps out liquidity. So say, and this is your target, so say you want to take a buy position. Now I'll show you how to actually execute on TradingView and MetaTrader. Um, I personally trade in TradingView, but again, I'll get more into that in a minute. So you want to take a buy position. So a buy position, it's got a few parts to it. So you have the green bit. Remember, it's a buy position. So this line here, this is your entry point. Because you'll always see this, because you'll always mark out your trades on TradingView, whether you take it on TradingView or on MetaTrader. So that there is your entry point. This, where the green ends, is your target. And that is known as a take profit. So that is where when price hits your target, it automatically takes you out of the trade. So say you think this high is going to be taken, price automatically takes you out of the trade when it hits your target, because obviously you don't want it to reverse, and you've got your target for a reason. You believe price is going to go there, so you set your target, and when price reaches that level, it takes you out. And also, on the opposing side, we have the bottom of this red line here, which is a stop loss. So once we've gone over, I'll probably do a video on stop loss itself, but I feel like it's a little too early with the videos, because I want you to practice a little bit on the demo, so I'll just teach you what they are. But what a stop loss is it takes you out the trade when it's at a certain loss. So say you're taking this position, you are risking $200 or pounds. So, or you're risking $200 a pound, or you believe that if price closes below or goes below this order block, that's the maximum amount that you want to lose on the trade. So you set your stop loss, you set both of these before you're entering the trade. So you set your target and you set your stop loss. The stop loss automatically takes you out of the trade at a certain amount of loss. So you limit your losses, because obviously if price went all the way down here, you'd blow the account and have to get a job at McDonald's. So that is your stop loss, that is your take profit. And these are both very important, because if you're just buying and selling without either, then it's not going to go well. It's virtually gambling at that point. So remember, take profit, that's your target, that's where you want price to go to. So automatically takes you out of the trade in a certain point in price, and a stop loss limits your losses when price hits a certain point. So say if price goes in my direction, it's my take profit, I'm automatically taken out of the trade. If price goes against you in the market, if price hits your stop loss, you automatically get taken out of the trade. It's very important to set a take profit or a stop loss. You shouldn't be trading without one. You should always be setting these two. So now let's get into the type of positions that you can get. So I'd write these down if I was you. Oh, you know what a position is, a long position, a buy position, a take profit, and a stop loss. Now I'm going to teach you two of the order types you can do in the market when you want to enter a position. So a buy or a sell is the type of position you want to enter, and these two are how you are going to enter that position. So first one is a market order. It's simply just you enter at the current price the market is at. So this is just where you click buy or sell, and you've entered into the price that the market is currently at. So say I wanted to buy here, I'd click the buy button, I'd set my take profit and my stop loss. And the way you measure it, by the way, is so say I'm buying here. If you look on the side here, 22839, if that is my take profit, so say my take profit is this high right here, I'd enter 22839 and say if my stop loss is down here, I'd enter at, again, if we look on the red here, 22829. And then if I click buy, it would enter me into, oh shit, I did click buy. Oh, yeah. Oh well. Shit, did I end up with a contract then? Hopefully not. Yeah. Fuck, it was only a point. Probably lost some money there, but oh well. Yeah. So what I'll do for you, like, lost out on some profits there. I took a win today, so I took a nice win as well. So fucking hell, that was a whole contract as well. Look, it was only a point. Who cares? Right. So the next type is a limit order. So a limit order is just where you enter a price of your choosing. So say if I've got an order block down here, as you can see, I'll zoom in a bit because you might not be able to see it. So say I've got this 1 minute order block here. It is valid because the move sweeps something out, remember? The move caused by it sweeps something out. So say if I wanted to enter off this 1 minute order block, I'd use this to like measure my position first. So say I want to target this high right here, and I want to put my stop loss below this low. I'd do this. Oh, that's my take profit. I'd drag the limit order to the price I want it to be at. So that's 28125. I'd drag my stop loss down there, and I would drag my take profit up there. And then if I click buy, it would put an order there. So as soon as price reaches that level, it would automatically enter me into the trade. So that's just the two types of orders. Very simple. Market, you enter at the current price, and the limit, you enter at a price of your choosing. So yeah, I personally trade on TradingView because I trade NQ and I like executing on TradingView. But you do not have to. Yeah, so that's the different types of orders and how you execute on TradingView, which is what I trade on, because I trade Nasdaq futures or NQ1. So NQ1, obviously, you know you've got all your different pairs and stuff, but I trade NQ1, and it would be easier if you all traded NQ1, but you have to pay £6 a month for the real time chart data on TradingView, and then you can trade on TradingView. So that is up to you lot whether you want to do that now. Eventually, I probably would recommend you do it, because if you're going to be learning off me, I trade NQ, and I think NQ is the best thing to trade, to be honest, because it's just, well, I would say clean, but sometimes it isn't clean. But other times it can be pretty clean. Yeah, sometimes it could be all right. Nah, but um, I like I like trading NQ a lot more. You can do your own research about the pairs, but essentially all it is you've got. Fuck it, I might as well do it now. Or, well, the type of stuff you can trade. So you can trade pretty much anything. Like you'll see on TradingView, you can trade anything. You can trade stocks, forex, metals, indices, futures. So I'm just going to quickly go over what they all are. So obviously, the one that you've probably all heard about, forex. So that is foreign currency pairs. That's what you're trading. So essentially, when you see a pair is two currencies together. So euro slash USD. All that means is you are trading the euro against the US dollar. So this slash in the middle means against basically. So say if you're bullish, sorry, on euro USD, you're betting that the euro will be stronger than the US dollar. Whereas if you're bearish, looking for sells on euro USD, you are betting that the US dollar will be stronger than the euro, or the euro will be weaker than the US dollar. So that's essentially what you're trading on Forex. Forex, you trade on MetaTrader, but you review your charts and you do your analysis on TradingView. So say if I do your USD, your USDA, you do your analysis, but you actually do your executions on MetaTrader, which I'll show you how to do shortly. But where are we? Yeah, there. So metals, the infamous gold, which is what a lot of people trade when they first start, including me. I'm sure, including Brad. Jacob's had a bit of a experience, a bit of a dabble in gold as well. So the XAU just means gold, and obviously against the US dollar. So remember the slash. You're betting, if you're bullish on gold, you're betting that gold will be stronger than the US dollar. And if you're bearish, you're betting that gold will be weaker than the US dollar. So the first pair is always the first currency or metal or whatever it is always the main one. So remember that. Indices, you've got NAS 100 and the S&P. These are pretty much you trade in the same way you do as these two here. NAS 100 is just the top 100 American stock companies, and the S&P 500 is the top 500 American stock companies. So yeah, again, same thing. You do your analysis on TradingView, you execute on MetaTrader. So you'll see all them on MetaTrader if you've got that. Now, futures, which is what I trade, NQ1, ES1, you can execute on TradingView, and NQ1 is basically just the futures version of that. You don't need to worry about that too much. Just know that they are separate. So, and futures, you buy contracts to them, but it's pretty much exactly the same. So you just enter a position, believe that that NQ1, which is the top 100 American companies, you believe that the futures contract for them is going to rise, then you buy. ES1, you believe that same thing. The top 500 companies, prices are going to rise collectively, then yeah, you're gonna buy. I think that's kind of explained right, but I'll probably put some more stuff in the Discord so you get it. But it's fairly simple. But I trade this. I'd love for you to all trade this if you wanna pay the £6 a month for the chart data. But it does make your life easier because then you don't have to go on MetaTrader. You can literally do your analysis and execute on TradingView. And when I teach my concepts, I trade them all on NQ1. So, yeah, I will quickly show you how to trade on MetaTrader 5. Alright, so I've got it on the screen for you now. So we're on NAS 100. This is how you execute on TradingView, not on TradingView, sorry, on MetaTrader 5. So I've got my phone connected to my laptop here so you can just see. So let's say I wanted to enter a buy position on NAS or any forex pair or on gold. So yeah, I wanted to enter here. I'd load a MetaTrader, which you gotta load it. And these are obviously all of your pairs here. So let's find NAS. So NAS trade. So here, obviously, you can see market execution, buy limit, sell limit. So if you were to buy limit, you set the price you want to buy at, which you can see here. So you'd type in whichever price you want, and obviously the same for sell. But if you wanted to enter a market, this here is your position size. So that's basically how big you want your position to be. So the bigger the position, the more money involved, essentially. So to do that, you'll have to go on a calculator, and I'll leave a link to the calculator below this video. But let's say I wanted to enter a buy limit at 22653. So I can only do that. Great. Sorry, it's a bit difficult because I'm controlling my phone off my laptop, so it's a little bit 653. Yep, and I wanted my stop loss to be at 22652. Yeah, it's gonna let me do it. And my take profit to be up here at 22659. I'd then place it and then market order now. So say if price taps into where you want to see, you set the stop loss. Prices here, you set stop loss at, I don't know, here. Obviously you click sell or buy, whichever one you want. And yeah, it glitches out a bit when I change over. But you'd go on the calculator, you type in obviously NAS. You'd just type it in Google, but I'll leave the link below. You'd type in where you want to enter at, your stop loss, and you take profit, and it'll tell you, and you'll enter what amount you want to risk. So say if you want to risk 1% of your account, so say if you're on a 10k account, that's $100 US, it'll tell you the appropriate contract to do so. Say, or the position size, so it might say like 1 or something like that. So then obviously you do it as 1 and then enter. But on TradingView, kind of does it for you. So yeah, because on TradingView, kind of, when I'm trading NQ, which is the futures version, it kind of tells you when you set the limit. So that's why I prefer it as well. But yeah, that's just how you trade in TradingView. So say if I wanted to set, I don't know, random stop loss, random take profit. Oh, it's not letting me because it's invalid. 5. Still not letting me. Yeah, I don't know. Random. Yeah, there you go. So that's how you enter a position. Yeah, hopefully you understand that. Just open up a demo account and just practice trading. Yeah, and I'll get more into teaching my concepts soon, but hopefully that kind of clears it up. Bye.